Shannon Losey from Prometheus, and she gave me this really good idea that I was watching her demonstration in Wisconsin. And she did this thing where she would record the screen, and it had a multiplication problem on it, and then she would sing a song about that problem while doing it. So then you incorporate the visuals of working that problem out on the board, and then singing the song to help students remember the steps for it. So you can really do something like that using the screen sound record. Tool number 2, record. And I'd like to talk about active expressions. We have them here. They're these little things that look kind of like cell phones and allow students to type in their responses. And active expressions let you continually assess your students' abilities, which is really important. When we are working with students who might advance to different levels, being able to continually assess their skills is a really integral part of knowing how to teach. And student feedback is a vital part of a teacher's learning process. When you know their students, they become more aware of themselves. When you are able to really look at students and say, oh, this is what I think you might need to improve on, and this is what you're really, really good at. And they're like, oh yeah, that's right, I didn't really realize that. Starting a quick quiz in the classroom can help you get to know students, get pupils thinking, and rejuvenate your classroom. And one that I heard is that in the classroom, we ask lots of questions, and we might ask somebody a question, and they are going to be very alert for that period of time, because they've been asked a question, they have to come up with a quick response to it, or fake that they're asleep, which I think is not the best option, because I'm really old enough, etc. So with active expressions, there's that feature of anonymity, I can't pronounce that right, being anonymous, and at the same time, if you want your students to be anonymous, and at the same time, it's a lot easier than you engage everybody. Instead of calling on one person and everyone else being relieved, oh, I didn't get called on, so I didn't need to pay attention. Then you have this thing where they are able to type in on their active expressions, everybody is engaged at the same time. So, let's get all of you alert. Which framer of the Constitution was not born one of the 13 colonies? Let's see how well you know your framers of the Constitution. And I thought this was fitting since we're Washington, D.C., right? Washington, D.C., you know, the old government thing. I see one break. Oh, 3, 4. Soon I'm going to come through the hallway and see who's not answering. Benjamin Franklin, Charles Finley, James Madison, or Alexander Hamilton. So, over to the remote site, would you like to give us any of your ideas as far as answering this question?
I'll say B.
B, Charles Finley, okay. D, Alexander Hamilton, and